Alright guys, welcome back. In this video I am shoeing a horse named Missy. She's more of a riding horse. She's coming towards the end of her working career. Nothing really complicated in this shoeing. It is more a case of just keeping things symmetrical and standard and basic. The only real thing to bear in mind is that she can get quite long in the toe, which is why you'll see when I take the shoe off that we are actually using side clipped front shoes on her to help maintain breakover and bring it a bit further back on the foot, allowing her to move a bit easier in front, prevent some slipping and some tripping, and making things a bit easier all round for her. So once the shoe is off, we're just going to start by paring out that sole as normal, making sure there's no abnormalities, no black marks, no real bruising. Going to get away all the loose bit and aim to get down past all of these cracking bits. Then we're going to go into the frog, cut off all of the excess to maintain that good triangle shape. Once we've cleaned all that out, then we've got all the black out of the way. We've done a little check of all the foot to make sure there's nothing else untoward that we need to worry about. We're going to check the foot then for balance and see what needs trimming as we go into it and grab the cutters. So once we've used the cutters to remove a large amount of material, it's then for the rasp to do the fine tuning, bringing the foot down, making it balanced and level and ready for when we're going to start putting that shoe on. Thinking forward towards the shoe, as I said before, it can be a side clip shoe. You can see there's quite a lot of toe on this horse. Not so much that I can bring it back or cut it back, it needs to be done with a shoe to bring back the point of breakover and put effectively a round shape onto an oval foot. Checking again to make sure the foot is balanced and level before moving on. Forging wise, I'm using some nice already pre-made shoes, so in this case I've only got to do a little bit of altering to get to where I want them to be. As you can see, the shoe is now sat a bit further back from her foot. There's actually part of her foot sticking out the front of it. That's what I'm after because this is a side clip shoe, so it's designed to let that front part of the foot, the toe, to come over the shoe, allowing the point of breakover to come backwards. Once that's all finished, we've pulled the shoe out, we've used the linisher or the grinder to take the edge off the back of the shoe to help prevent lost shoes from overreaching. It's time to nail the shoe on. Knocking the shoe back, you can see there's still some toe sticking out the front of the shoe itself, which is good because we're going to take that off when we take it forward and clench up. You can see we've got road nails riveted into this shoe. I prefer to rivet them into the shoes themselves rather than nail them into the foot. So we're just going to nail on with 6 regular horseshoe nails. And of course, in some instances, you might need to change a couple of nails over, which I've had to do in this case because I think that one was dropping a little low for my liking. Whilst I struggle here with the nails, guys, if you do like what I do and like these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps show me your support along the way and encourages me to film more. Once that's done, we're going to take the foot forward. As I said, I like to leave my nail tips on so I can pull them down with the shoe pullers at this point. Depends on the horse. Some horses I'll change over and I will actually ring them off before I take the foot forward. When I'm nailing on, I try to aim to get them 2/3 of the height of the wall. That just allows me to get above all of the previous old nail holes and above any kind of rubbish horn that might be left from shoeing or ground conditions or anything like that. Missy's got really good strong feet, so I know that she can take nails at this height. If it was something like a thoroughbred, I probably wouldn't. They can be a bit more sensitive. I tend to do both sides first before I address the toe, because when I pull that back and when I address that back, I like to do it in one smooth motion to blend in both the sides with the front of the toe at the same time to finish off the hoof. Now, since there's quite a bit of toe overhanging this shoe, I'm using the cutters to take away the largest amount of the material. You can see how far it's going to come back now when I dress it, and I'm going to use the rasp to then dress that foot back to the shoe or close to the shoe. And the idea here is to have the angle of the hoof wall to match up to the top 1 or 2 centimeters of the coronary band. I find that's quite a good guide for hoof pattern axis, as well as the kind of angle that the actual hoof wanted to grow at before it was influenced by other factors. So like I say, guys, if you do enjoy this kind of video, please consider subscribing to the channel, commenting below, and let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.